Well, hello everyone. Thanks for coming out. So,
Yes, I was told to.
my name is Patrick Owens. I'm a local artist, and I kind of specialize in chalk. I work in a lot of like bars and restaurants doing boards, but I kind of do a little bit of everything, a little bit of painting, a lot of street art. And today, kind of the purpose of this is to kind of help you guys and teach you guys if you want. And I want your help with this. You don't have to help with this, but I was just going to kind of go over a couple quick little techniques. But mainly I just want to kind of like fill in a couple things here and there and just kind of show you how to use the chalk a little bit better. Or you guys can just watch. I can talk while I'm working, no problem at all, so please feel free to like ask questions and all that stuff. Basically, oh yeah, I'm sorry, this is my son Elliot, he's going to be helping. You can ask him any questions, he'll probably know a little bit better than I will. That's true. I try to, but you know, chalk can be kind of tricky working with it, but at the same time it can be a lot of fun because it's very forgiving. Obviously you can erase it very easily, you just kind of color over it, but then again there's also like a lot of problems you run into with it because a lot of times you can't get enough detail and all that stuff. So with this one we're trying to jeopardize on scale, so we're trying to do big bold colors as opposed to like kind of little detail. If I had more time I could do it as well, but so we just want kind of colorful patterns here. So I'm going to go over kind of a couple shading techniques. What we're going to do is the sun's going to be kind of red, yellow, and you guys can step on this as long as you don't drag your feet, it's really okay. Once again, we can just kind of, I can always color back over it. The rays, I want to do kind of more yellows and oranges, which I can help you pick those out. And then the blues, and then the waves, kind of like blue, like over here, different shades of blues, and you can just kind of color in one. And these are kind of the stones, so kind of green, black, and white, and kind of light blues as well. So one of the techniques that I find works really well for like the rays, for instance, we'll start. Most you want to go like when you're kind of shading, you want to do dark to light. With chalk, it's actually very forgiving, in that you can actually do light and then add in the dark. But kind of as a rule of thumb, you can kind of go dark. So we'll start with a darker color here, and what I do is I kind of just start it up, and then you just kind of push it in, and then you can kind of just fade it out from there. And you can just kind of keep adding to it if you need to. And you can kind of keep going over it, and it'll just kind of keep adding more and more to kind of give you the depth. And then, you take that lighter color, you can just kind of keep building up on that. You don't even have to go to the end, because we're going to add another lighter color there. And then we'll do like, what's that? It is, and then so we'll just drop the lighter on. And the nice thing with chalk is you can kind of blend the whole thing too, and I use my palms, my fingers. Some people use sponges and stuff, but I tend to just kind of get in there and really kind of push it into the brick. And then there's like a really nice highlight, like kind of the third highlight. I usually like to throw in a little bit of white as well. And like up close it kind of looks a little weird, but then like from a distance it actually pops. So as far as shading all that, you want to think of it in terms like on the rays, on the top of it, and towards the outside is kind of the lighter sides, and then towards the inside you have kind of the darker. And then I mean, like for instance, this we could even throw in some red. It's really kind of up to you, and this is where I really like doing it because you can kind of just mess around with colors as much as you want. So with the rays, we can kind of do whites and yellows, oranges. We can even do some pinks if you want. And then with the river, let's see, we'll do just kind of different blues. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. And we're going to fill in some, and we're going to leave some of them blank. So they don't all have to be filled in. We'll just kind of see what we get to by the end of this. So the same thing at the bottom of the wave, we'll kind of throw our color in here. Really, you can just kind of fade it in and leave it like that, so that you kind of have the darkness, and then you just kind of keep pushing it up like that, so so it kind of blends in the color. But then if you want to throw in a lighter color, you just kind of throw that on top.
Did you get me putting blenders on them?
No.
And then you just kind of keep pushing that in, and then you can kind of build it up as much as you want or as little as you want. In this case, since we're doing so much color, we really don't need to do much more blending than that. We can even just do the blue. And then, like, say for the next one, or for like this one, we do like a really light blue. And we're making sure that at the bottom of the wave,